I seen some dudes do this. That mean some sound. So people can pay attention. You know what I'm saying? My reasons for making this video today is for my convicts. Now y'all may ask yourself, because now I can come out now, why I am an expert's expert in terms of incarceration. So I'm going to try not to spend too much time on that, but I really want to flesh myself out, especially for my young boys who's really getting down with this gang activity. They really think they're going to come up, but they don't realize what time it is. They don't even really know what they're getting into. It's like get down or lay down. That means if somebody put a knife in your hand, they tell you to go do that thing and you don't do it, the dude that come behind you, you get it if you don't do what they told you to do. Them are the rules. That's the stuff they don't tell you. So let me put it out there. I've spent 22 years in federal and state, wherever you want to think about, I've been there. Then after that, I became a certified public school teacher in Baltimore City Public Schools. I taught Algebra 1, Algebra 2, chemistry, physics, and geometry. I was already dead before I started in terms of being in the system because I found out if I maintained the core curriculum, I came to school and I was a lie every day trying to maintain the system, what they call the status quo. So let me give it to you as raw as I can give it to you looking at my time. I presented a piece of literature yesterday called Ultimate Success. Okay? And there are three authors that are included in this piece of literature. One is called Napoleon Hill. The other one is named James Allen. And the other one is called Joseph Murphy. Think and Grow Rich is by Napoleon Hill. As a Man Thinketh is by James Allen. And the other one is called The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Now you may ask yourself, why am I doing this? I mean, what's the purpose? What's the reasoning? Here's the reasoning. As I stated earlier in one of my other videos, Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday was the other day. And as I look around, to my right, to my left, ain't nothing really changed. Not for people that look like me. Now, don't say I'm a reverse, that word racist, because that's not true. Nope, it's not. But what I found out was this. Why should I keep the secrets hidden? For what? I'm the kind of dude that would listen to the door. I'm the kind of guy that they would call a W, or should I say a COWAN, a Cowan. So I'm not really going to break that word down, but it basically means one who listens at the door in reference to the senior and junior deacons. Those of you who understand what I'm talking about, you already know what's up. So my job is to really get you to understand what is a made son. Why is that important? Why is it necessary for you to know? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you from second grade and give you a doctorate degree. Yeah, I'm not playing, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of looking around and I don't see me. Yeah, I'm in Tucson, Arizona by way of Phoenix, Arizona. You know what I mean? Land of the gods. But it took me a minute to find out, like this engine trying to drown out my voice, which it cannot do. You know what I'm saying? One of them boys want to get heard. Is the fact that there's science that you need to know about yourself. You're limited by your exterior. Because when you transition, and before then, you are able to do what's called a second awakening. That's when you get the full mind of God. Yeah, I'm not lying. Because everything I'm going to say, I'm going to back up. So let me get to the book. Ultimate Success, the 3 classic success bestsellers. In the front of the literature, it talks about how this individual stepped into the science. It says, truly, thoughts are things, and powerful things at that, when they are mixed with, now listen to me, my convicts, with definiteness of purpose, persistence, and a burning desire for their translation into riches or material objects. And I'm gonna take it to the, to the other level, to things not of this world that we look around and see. See, they don't give us that game. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, there are no pockets in a coffin. I have yet to see an armored car follow a funeral procession. So why am I on here? I'm on here for one purpose and one purpose only: to teach, to educate, something that I always wanted to do and had no real understanding how that would happen. And that's when I began to make my mistake or mistakes, and that was happening. I want to tell you, brother and sisters, kings and queens, that it doesn't matter if you have an unfavorable hereditary background. I mean, where you come from. It don't matter if you come from the hood. It don't matter if you come from wherever. A lot of times the reason why you don't obtain your goals is because you have lack of well-defined purpose in life. What is your purpose in life? Your purpose in life is to find out who you are and to give back to those who look like you, who are worthy of your vibration and your energy. It doesn't matter if you have insufficient education. It will help if you develop self-discipline, if you will be mindful of your health. And yes, it is a problem when you come from unfavorable environmental influences during childhood, but that can be surmounted because I'm doing it right now. Procrastination, that means saying you're going to do something and you never get to it. The problems of lack of persistence, why a negative personality can't get you where you need to be. An uncontrollable desire for something for nothing. You got to give up something, baby boy, baby girl. You can't get it free. But if you listen to me, I'm going to show you how to get it done. You need a lack of well-defined power of decision. You want to be careful of your mate, because if you got somebody with you and they don't see what you see and they trying to make certain comments that's inappropriate, all it's going to do is bring you down. You got to be mindful of that. Wrong selection of associates in business. Business on the street. Business with your family. Another thing, superstition and prejudice. Also, be mindful of what you decide to do regarding whatever it is that your vocation is. That means how you're going to earn your income. Another thing, lack of concentration of effort. The habit of indiscriminate spending. Lack of enthusiasm in terms of what you're going to do. Intolerance. That means you can't have a closed mind. Intemperance. That means you have to be balanced. Inability to cooperate with others. Very important for us. We were taught out of ourselves. Possession of power that was not acquired through self-effort. That means you took from another. You know how natural law go. Soon as you take it, stick up boy waiting there. Group of them. Gonna come up on you. Take everything. Maybe your life too. Huh? But that wasn't not necessarily so much a human thing. It's like natural law. It's consequences, man. You got to come up on this. Intentional dishonesty, egoism and vanity, guessing instead of thinking, understanding the power of capital. Your capital may not be finances in your pocket. It's how you apply yourself in terms of gaining the knowledge, especially if you inside. If you in the jail cell the way that I was, as long as I was there and I never really knew the power that I had to study, to focus, to pray, to ask for the Lord within to reveal to me what was going to be necessary to take me to the next level. That's what this is all about. You also have to take an inventory of yourself. You can't wait for the system to take you where you need to be at. because their job is to break you from their perspective. So at the end of the day, the only way you're going to come up is admit to yourself from within that you need help from that which has created you. It got nothing to do with what somebody else say. Because I'm going to hit you with this one. I'm going to hit you in the head. I'm going to hit you in the head like what they call the grand architect and the three ruffians. You know, when they had the rule and the square. And I'm going to give it to you because you need it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to keep on working on it. Like, I'm young right now. I mean, I look old, but I'm young in my heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give it up like I'm supposed to give it up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And each time I get up on this joint, you're going to know that I'm the real deal. I'm Penn North, B-More, Baltimore, by way of Tucson, DMV, Delaware, Baltimore, Virginia, feel me, DC. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep this thing real. We're going to keep this thing live. Because we are tired of playing. NSA, National Security Agency, feel me? Secret Service, feel me? Federal Bureau of Investigation, you know what I'm saying? Diesel therapy, you know what I'm saying? Fed time, knocking you in the head, because the only way you're going to get it. We got these young kids coming up behind us, and we got to stop playing. I hope that somebody in prison, somebody in jail, sitting on their bunk, is looking at this and saying, for real? Man, man, look, yeah, pray for me, man. I need them prayers. Next time I come up on here, I'm going to have something even better. Yeah, thank you. Love y'all.